nervous on the sideline as well. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 spot. And for the Magic, filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Anthony in at the 1. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Wagner outside. Carter down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
From Franz Wagner.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Giddey kicks to Dort. Pokusevski the pass to Dort. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Clock at 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and this game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Dort. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Dort. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Pokusevski. 11 feet away. That one wide left.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Pokusevski. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Thunder. Beasley comes in for Pokusevski.
Darius Beasley.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Second chance effort. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander skilled and athletic, and that time hits the offensive glass.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Dort. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Suggs.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Here's Mann. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And Isaac throws it down.
And Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. He has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now the pass to Mann. Here's Baisley, and it's sent back by Isaac. And the turnover again.
Jonathan Isaac. The block.
Orlando leading. Anthony left side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw good from Anthony. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Thunder trailing by 3. Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
Oklahoma City ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Baisley passes to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
And he just takes pleasure in shutting his man down. I love seeing Bamba work this hard on that end of the floor.
Down low. Knocked loose. Close the alley-oop. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony. First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting from Oklahoma City, Kenrich Williams. At the line for 3.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Passes it to Fultz. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Here they come, fans.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now, here's Suggs. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
Well, he adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity. And a big man who can do a little bit of everything, Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
A unique type of player, Chet, with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Now, here's Dort. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's the 3. The Thunder with another miss. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds.
I miss him too much today. No. Okay, stop.
This is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end. And has become a very important part of this team.
That free throw, no good.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in.
Against Dort is the guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play. And teammates love what he brings to the court.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And it's the Thunder with the ball.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Colts. And
Hello, Banchero. Cheater, men, guys.
From Banchero, his guys love when he throws it down.
Thunder trailing by 8. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Anthony's checked in for Fultz. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. Josh Giddey comes in for Dort. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Giddey, the pass to Pokusevski. On the wing, Williams. He's defended by Wagner. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
It's good.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Orlando making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Okiki subbed in for Franz Wagner. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Beasley's checked in.
First personal foul.
This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And part of his game that he's still working on, Giddey growing at the line.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about Suggs' willingness to sacrifice? He takes the foul, but ensures the shot's able to get off.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Orlando the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight home for the team.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey finds Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Suggs.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a little long. And so it's Orlando headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Checking out the Magic. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So for Oklahoma City right now, Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4-man position. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. And Carroll grabs the board.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Anthony defending. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to do
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. There's the lob to Carter. Oh, trying for it. And the turnover again by Orlando.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Thunder trailing by 9. 90 seconds now into the second half. It's good on the putback.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. Magic leading by 7. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
He misses the free throw. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Holmgren the pass to Mann. And Carroll grabs the board. And Carroll's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Pass to Giddey. Here's Mann. Covered by Anthony. Shoots from 8. That's tipped.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Here's Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
How many defenders?
The Magic have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
At the line for the Magic, Marcel Fultz. At the line for 2.
And that one misses.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Baisley's checked in for Mike Muscala, and it's Kenrich Williams in for Josh Giddey. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 1:11 left in the third. There's the pass to Mann. Pass to Dort. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Magic, Amba comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Banchero. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Williams.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And Isaac throws it down.
How about the timing by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mann. Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. And it looks like
No.
challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
How do we guys? No touch.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. And the first one at the line is good. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Bamba passes to Isaac, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Suggs. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block.
Yeah! Sky flyer.
Bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Magic, up by 11. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's his out there for Orlando. Giddey with it. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Anthony, the pass to Carter. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 5. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Orlando.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Here's Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Chet Holmgren, 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Ross is checked in for subs. Well, the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list. Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
There's the lob to Carter. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. From downtown. Rebound by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Ross dishes to Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Holmgren. Again, the Thunder score. Orlando leading by 7. Wagner finds Carter. Back to Wagner. Now here's Ross. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. Knocked away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And the foul called on Terrence Ross.
No, Magic, no, Magic, why? No, Magic.
1:24 left in the fourth. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Outside Anthony. Carter right side. Just 5 to shoot. There's the lob to Carter. That shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
It's stolen by Banchero. He kicks it to Carter. Ross with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. outside Anthony. Shoots over Holmgren. The Magic again can't hit. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
The New Balance player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Orlando, Cole Anthony.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 1. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Part of becoming a franchise-level player for SGA, he knows this, the organization knows this, is delivering in these moments. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Anthony finds Wagner. They need this one. Oh, no good.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the gun.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.